What's up? We got some interesting things in this week, because we of course got the fusion for Knut, who nobody probably wants to miss out on, because it's clearly going to be the best champion for Fire Knight Hard, if you have any plans to farm it at some point, so you can't miss out on that. But then, now is Monday, I'm probably going to put out this video on Wednesday though. But tomorrow on Tuesday, there is going to be event for Quintus and Venus, and then on Wednesday, there is going to be event for Rotos and Serhii. And I will probably pull all of my shards for Rotos, and maybe I need to keep some just so that I can do the fusion. But basically, I used all of the games that I got from the CC program, which is like 1000 every week, which is a decent amount. And I'm pretty sure I have never pulled over 200 ancients before, because I don't usually hoard them for months, and I used to just pull on every 2x event back in the day, but nowadays it's mostly for fusions and Rotos 10x events and 1+1 legendary events. But I will pull pretty much all of my shards on Wednesday, and I'm very excited about that. As you probably know if you have seen my other videos, is that the two things that I want most on my account is a lockout champion. Either Yumeko or Warlord is fine, whichever I get I will be happy with. But the other thing is that I want to get +4 Rotos, which is of course not a very easy thing to do, but I already have a +2, and I've had 3 Rotos signs maybe 1 or 2 years ago, so since the beginning of Empowerment I have been pretty close to +4 Rotos, so I'm kind of trying to will that into existence. Rotos is just one of those champions that I don't think he will ever be unviable. I think he will always be pretty much meta, or at least usable. Considering that he's the most nerfed champion ever in this game by a huge margin, and he's still meta, he's still so good. And there has been so many things Ramantu and all the nerfs that he got, the nerf to Relentless set, the nerf to his passive and his damage, so many nerfs that were issued to him directly or indirectly, and he's still good. Many people were kind of thinking that Rotos will never be viable again after Ramantu was released, but even that didn't really stop Rotos. And after that we got QDK and Ronda, both which are big counters for Rotos, but he's so good that even through them he's still very popular in live arena, as you have seen. But anyway, I'm gonna hope for at least one Rotos. Last time when there was a Rotos 10x event, there was a Xavia 10x event same time, and I actually got Xavia from the event, so that was kind of funny. And today we had Platinum Arena reset. I got, I think, rank 63 or 53. I almost forgot already, let me check. I think it was 53. Anyway, I got an okay rank, a decent rank. Wait, what do I want to pick here? Not sure if I want to go with the Helicat strategy against Ronda. It's going to be a speed team. Let's try Helicat anyway. Not sure if this will work. But yeah, I got a decent rank today on reset. And I was seeing a lot of squeezy lockout teams with Serhii, Baron, Georgit, Leorios or Rotos as the nuker, and then a lockout champion. And I was basically just hitting those teams with Rotos, and it was pretty good time. The only fight that I lost was against Taras and Maritska team. So, but I was kind of seeing more of the old school teams that I used to see in the defense before Ukraine duo, so I did a lot better than I have been for a while. Well, I mean, not a lot better. I think I did better maybe 2 weeks ago, but better than finishing like top 200 that happened to me many times nowadays. Let me double check what rank I finished, because I totally forgot. Was it 63 or 53? Oh no, it was 62. Yeah. Anyway, not top 20, but at least somewhere around top 50. So it's pretty good for me. You don't usually see this type of team. Usually these speed teams are going to have charged or bombs, but I think Ronda kind of fits into a speed team as well, so damn, that Helicat taunt, I mean the Harima taunt on both Helicat and Duchess might cause a loss to me. My Rotos was tanky enough that he was able to take a Ronda A2 hit, but not multiple hits. Yeah, I was kind of expecting this team not to be the best matchup, but I haven't really fought a lot of these types of teams, so I wanted to try it. It's kind of looking like my nukers are not going to get the turn in this fight though. Wait, did he get refresh proc on his Harima? Or I guess he killed Rotos with A2 maybe. Damn. I was thinking for a second that maybe I would go with Mountain King, but I should have just gone with Staldos in this fight. I think Staldos instead of Helicat would have been fine. Now it's kind of looking bad. I'm not sure if my nukers are ever gonna get the turn in this fight. Yeah, he's just CCing me and lapping me so hard that it's not easy. Damn. But yeah, okay, I guess everybody in his team can get polymorphed, so if Ronda or Harima got polymorphed at the start, then that would have been instant win for me though, so it was kind of one-sided, but I could have easily won this as well. I don't think I will be able to get the revive off anymore. Even if the Serhii got polymorphed, I'm not sure if that is enough. Damn, his team is so squishy. If I just got one A3 on Staldos, it probably would have killed his team, or half of it at least. Okay, maybe we can we get a revive off? This is gonna be super close, but if I can get a turn with Rotos or Helicat, like either one, if one of my nukers can get a turn, then I will win a squishy team like this. I would think, but let's see. Okay, nice. Helicat barely survived it. He could still... No, I still have well, okay. I was thinking that if he gets ally attack proc or the Ronda passive, he might still be able to kill Helicat, but I think Helicat is gonna get the turn. Yeah, and this fight is cutting very close. But yeah, these type of speed teams can be very oppressive and not even give you a chance to fight back. We were almost like 5 minutes in this fight, 4 minutes, and it's the first turn that I got on any of my nukers, and the only other turn I got was like, well, I guess I got one turn on Duchess and one turn on UDK. What should I do here? I think I should hit the Serhii. I think the Ronda is just gonna kill herself, but it's about whether I can kill the revivers or not. Wait, what? Why didn't I just counterattack with Helicat? I'm pretty sure he okay, he never mind. UDK doesn't have block damage. How did he run out of the block damage and not Helicat? That's kind of weird. It's still kind of looking bad, to be honest. If the block damage duration wasn't reduced on UDK by Arbiter, I would have definitely finished him there, but I think I'm still gonna lose, yeah. If Harima gets a turn now and he does the AoE nuke, then I lose the fight. Maybe if Helicat can now get one turn with the defense buff up with the AoE nuke, I could fin- okay, nice. He didn't have the AoE. Not sure if this is enough, but let's see. Damn, this is a very close fight. Yeah, he can still totally get the revive off on the Siphi. And I'm pretty sure at least on the next turn Harima is going to have the AoE again, and if he does, then I think I'm done in this fight. This is definitely not typical matchup that you often see. I don't think those type of speed teams really work against most people, to be honest, but they do work well against me. I guess he kind of did the thing that I often do with Protoss and UDK, that I pick UDK. Ah, damn it, he killed the Duchess. That I pick UDK so that the enemy can't pick UDK to counter my Protoss, and he went with a speed team that has Harima in it, so that I can't pick Harima against his speed team, but I don't even have Harima in the first place, so. Okay, well, that fight could have gone a lot better, but it was very close. I think probably Staltos would have been better option against this than Helicat. Just because it has more upfront damage, and I might have gotten some weak hits from the run down him. Like, in general, I often use Talos against more squeezy teams because he can't kill the tanky teams, but it actually would have been a great pick there, I think. Okay, so this is probably going to be very weird picks from me, but I want to pick the Helicat so that he doesn't get Helicat UDK in his team, so I'm just gonna go with it straight away. I think he's either gonna go for Helicat team, since he first picked UDK, or he knows that I use Rotos and he did it for that reason, but I'm just gonna go with Helicat so that he can't use it. Well, that's interesting start for the video. I think the last fight is very atypical fight and not something that you see a lot. Well, I definitely want to go with Nakarada since I can, but do I just want to go with Python and Brogni again? Well, let's just go with Python at least, and then I can think about the last pick. I mean, I could just... He doesn't have a lot of polymorph in his team. Maybe I should just go with Ukko and have a double reviver in my team. But then if he does ban Nakarada, there is no bolster at all, so that can be kind of risky. Yeah, kind of one more bolster champion really would beat my roster. Either another reviver in bolster or maybe a nuker in bolster. Maybe on the next Forge Pass I will definitely buy all of the bolster forge passes, even if I don't buy the other ones. But maybe on the next ones I will get some gear, because I think I only need like 1 or 2 pieces, and then I can make like more good sets on it. Okay, I guess my options are pretty much these 3, like Arbiter, Ukko, or Cardiel is what I'm thinking. Let's just go with Cardiel. I'm pretty sure his team doesn't look fast anyway, so my options would have been either like I didn't need to get Arbiter in this fight, is what I'm saying. The Harvest Jack can be very annoying. Should I just remove it? This might be a weird choice, but let's ban the Harvest Jack. I know that some Russians used to run him a decent amount in Platinum Arena Reset. He might seem like weird pick for that, but he does have those kind of weird things that he does remove buffs, he does play spheres, and he does remove attack buffs on your team, so he can actually be kind of stally and annoying. And of course, he reduces, the most important thing in this team comp is that he reduces the duration of buffs on your team, which is going to be the block damage from Helicat, so I don't want to risk him reducing the block damage and me losing because of that. But I know, because I know that if I'm not gonna explain that, some people are gonna be very like weirded out that I banned the Harvest Jack, but I think it actually made sense in this fight. But it was definitely a weird choice. I'm sure not many people have banned Harvest Jack before in live arena. I have definitely, I'm not sure about top 20, but there has definitely been Harvest Jacks in top 50 in Platinum Arena Reset. I think there was a group of Russians that used to run it for a while. Maybe like a bit after Blessings late last year. Well, I mean like before Blessings too, but I have seen it after Blessings as well. Yeah, I think this kind of looks like fairly easy team, to be honest. It's not very tanky, it just has the Duchess and there is no Marichka or double reviver, so once I kill it the fight is done and he doesn't have any way to recover his team. And the Staldus is in Stone Skin, so it's not going to do that much damage. It will be very interesting now though, with the upcoming Hydra CVC, that you will be able to have, like now it's confirmed that it is 9-piece set, so you can have 4-piece Savage and 4-piece Lethal, or like, 4-piece Savage and Lethal, not that, you can have 4-piece Savage or Lethal and 4-piece Stone Skin, which many people think is probably going to shake up the meta a bit. I'm sure many people will run nukers both in Stone Skin and like Lethal or Savage. I will definitely try that as well, if I happen to get pieces on it. Of course, it's not going to be easy to get accessories on specific champion and like on nuke set and so on. You definitely want to save some Chaos Ore for that. It might be one of the like new things where people use a lot Chaos Ore on. Oh nice, I got refresh proc there on Nakarada. This is pretty interesting team that I have lots of ally attacks, I guess. But yeah, I think we got the fight at this point. Okay, we're not up to great start. It's only like oh yeah, and yesterday I had like 6 win streak and then I lost 5 in row, and now I'm like I started with 2 losses. So no, there's just 1 loss. Yeah, 1-1. We can definitely do better today. Let's not repeat yesterday's regression. I think I was like 2,834 points or something, and then I went all the way down to 810 or something. But yeah, who knows? Maybe tomorrow or in 2 days when I do when I pull all my shards for Rotos, maybe I will get Rotos, maybe I will get something else that I'm going to use. Oh, Ramantu and George. I don't like these types of teams because I usually don't do well against them. I hope he doesn't go with double reviver at least. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go with Necret. He would use it. Actually, let's go with slow Necret this time and not the fast one. Yeah. Wait, then if he bans my Duchess and I only have 1 bolster, actually, it's kind of risky. Well, we will go with this. This Necret is in shield set, so if he bans the Duchess, then he can remove my shield with Ramantu, but maybe I will just take my chances with that and see what happens. I think Duchess is probably a likely ban though, but Necret is as well. Probably he's still going to ban Necret, I don't know, we will see. I'm hoping it's not Duchess. Oh, he's even going with bombs. He's going like all in on this type of speed team. I guess the last champion is going to be like Arbiter, surely. I think this is actually not that bad. It could have been a lot worse. Let's just go with Brockney to get even more shields, and then let's go with Mountain King. I should be able to do it. It's a squeezy team. The issue here is Charge It. I'm very much afraid of the Charge It, but he's going to outspeed me. I don't think there is really any point to try to go with Cardiel, or should I try to go with Cardiel? But he's gonna have the Kaimar speed tuned anyway. I just don't think Cardiel would be that good, but I kind of need to get lucky with the Charge It and him to not proc his passive if I want to survive this. Or maybe I guess I'll just ban the Charge It. Then it will be fine. The last pick has to be Arbiter. If it's not, then probably one of my nukers will go before his team. Like my Rotos might even go before Kaimar if he doesn't have turn meter boost. And if not that, Mountain King might resist. What? Wait, is this a bot team? No, it's not a bot team. It shouldn't be a bot team. Well, it will be super funny to lose against this, but I think surely I will be faster than him on my nukers. Wait, is this actually a bot team and I'm just overthinking a bot team? What? What kind of fight is this? I was like analyzing and I don't want to lose and I'm strategizing and he just picks like this kind of meme. Oh my god. Okay, it can't be a bot team. Everybody's in Stone Skin. I kind of like this. It's kind of funny, but I think my Mountain King is gonna be so tanky that Stone Skin Charge It is not gonna kill it. Now, can I one-shot the Charge It without attack buff? Probably not, but I think... Yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe with attack buff I could have done it though. But I guess he's just gonna die to any skill now, but let's do A2 for big damage. Let's see how much I hit. 150k. That must be without Helm Smasher proc, because often it hits like well above 200k. But yeah, I guess he was kind of testing a meme team against us, and I was taking this very seriously, but it didn't end up being that bad at all. Yeah, the bombs are not even that big without attack buff, so it's not that threatening to me. Okay, that was a super weird fight. I was like, half I was thinking that it's going to be a very hard fight, and then in the end I was like, is this even like actual player or is it a bot team? But I guess he was kind of trying to maybe dunk on me and beat me with the meme team. Yeah, okay, so it's an actual player, right? It is in a clan, so I don't think the bots are supposed to be in clans, yeah. Okay, that was a weird fight. And then he left right at the end, so we don't get it in the battle log. We can't even see it later. Whatever. 2-1, let's make it like 10-1 today, no more losses. But yeah, I don't think I will be using Mountain King a lot, but I think I will be using him against some type of bomb teams and speed teams that only pick one reviver. I will definitely use him sometimes. Man, it's been like a couple days of rain here, but it's not like constant rain. It's like not raining at all for half day, and then suddenly I get like insane monsoon and like the sky is falling down and the trees are like shaking and they seem like they could burst at any moment. It's kind of weird summer in Finland here. Is he gonna go with the Helicat strategy? He's picking both Necret and UDK. This is a very good combination in general, because if I don't ban either one of them and I use Rotos against him, then basically the Necret is going to make the UDK unkillable, and it's a very hard thing to get through. But I'm gonna pick Rotos anyway, of course, and I'll go with Helicat for the same reason as I did before, because I'm kind of suspecting that he might be going for Helicat as well. Not sure if you can hear this background noise on the video, but it's raining like insanely hard outside. Yeah, I'm looking at the audio meter, but yeah, it doesn't register it. Damn, Init Guardial would have been a great combination against this guy, but I think it's too late to go for that. I could have just banned the Necret and... Wait, should I still go for it? I don't think so. No. Should I? I mean, it's kind of tempting. Let's at least go with Guardial. Let's not go with Init, but let's go with Guardial and... Should I actually do it? Okay, let's do it for fun. This is going to be a weird team, but let's go... I didn't go with Init, but let's go with Mountain King and Guardial. Mountain King might be able to take one hit even from Georgit if he doesn't proc his passive. But with this Guardial, maybe I can kill his team through the... What? Everybody's picking like weird meme teams against me, but now I can do ally attack and try to kill one of the nukers, even through the UDK. That's what I was thinking about this Guardial. And his team isn't fast, so we are going to get the Helicat block damage up. Okay, I should be fine, but what a weird team. They picked two teams against me in a row that doesn't have any revivers, but I don't think either one of these is a bot team. Okay, I could go for Revive on Death or just ally attack the Guardial. Let's just go with the safe option and do the Revive on Death. He doesn't have Whale anyway, so next turn after he doesn't have any reaction, then I can go for it again. Wait, do I want to risk it? Yeah, let's just try to A2 the candy and maybe it instantly dies. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot about the UDK. The ally attack would have went through, but I'm not sure if the candy has reaction or not. Man, I almost feel like taking this microphone outside so you could hear how hard it is raining here. I don't think I can one-shot the Necret, but let's do the A3 anyway. Yeah, kind of close, yeah. But I should be good. I have Cardiel and Duchess, and he doesn't have any Reviver in his team, so I will definitely be able to hold on until I can finish off the nukers. I could just try to kill the Serhii through the shields and Necret, but let's just kill the Necret. Maybe I should have done the ally attack instead, because UDK took one of those A1 hits. I almost killed through the UDK Stone Skin, but he does have ally protection now, so I won't be able to do it. Wait, yeah, I think the Necret is just gonna die to the Bulwark. Oh, okay, maybe not now with that heal, but it almost died to the damage that he took from Bulwark Mastery. Damn, these are some weird enemies that I faced today. I have to double check after this fight, but I don't think this guy is a bot team either. These might be the only two teams that I have ever met that use a team that doesn't have any Reviver in it, like not any at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody always picks at least one Reviver in their teams. And it's taking me forever to kill him, considering that he doesn't have any, but I'm mostly using single target damage, so it is what it is. But I probably could have just risked with Cardiel at the start and A3'd on the candy, and if I didn't get reaction procs on him, he probably would have died instantly. Damn, okay, finally I can start to try to kill this UDK. This is kind of risky because if I do A1 the Serhii and the Serhii happens to get revenge proc, my Helicat might die, so I kind of didn't want to go for that. Okay, now we can kill the Serhii. Finally. It was getting very, like, very sus if I'm going to win this fight or not. Both Candy and Serhii are champions that I don't have, and even if it was just Candy, I would definitely use him if I had one. He does have very big issues that he weak hits on Duchess and, well, he also weak hits on Harima. But outside of that, he has the second best A1 in the game after Serhii, like in terms of pure damage, and he is kind of tankier than average snooker, so he's kind of interesting choice that I would use. And I have like full triple accessories on Candy, like triple attack on everything. And I mean, I've mentioned it before, but I will try to do some kind of resistance ally attack build with Candy, I think that could be one way that I could surprise some of those lockout teams. So that I don't always have to ban the lockout and use very predictable teams against them. Okay, Roto's first pick. I'm definitely noticing a theme now that today and past couple live arena sessions, enemies are very often picking some of my champions, so I can never really fully use my favorite teams. I was gonna say that maybe we can get some initve action in this fight, but I'm not sure about that. We will see. The issue now is that if I want to go with initve, then I probably should pick Guardian now, but I'm not gonna do it. Well, I could still pick initve as the last champion. Let's see what he does. If it's like not a warlord, it's 2 supports that I don't have to ban, then maybe I will go with initve. Okay, I was just gonna say probably not against Ukko because initve needs the attack buff, but if it's a warlord and Ukko, then definitely not. What do we want to do? I think I'm gonna go with Stalz. Oh my god, the rain is going super hard again. Well, I could go Mortu. Mortu could be interesting, but Mortu can like the Harima is going to reduce his damage and he can weak hit on Rotos, so it wouldn't actually be that good against this team. But against Ukkos, of course, Mortu is usually interesting option. Man, it really is raining super hard outside. I don't see anything coming out of the what's the word, roof yet, but it's raining so hard that I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. Now I am running Helicat against Ukko, but as I mentioned before, I'm kind of comfortable with this matchup because I do have everybody in my team in polymorph, so he is going to get polymorph sooner or later on that Ukko. Polymorph is just too good. Like, it is what we have in the game and you might not like it, but if you don't use it, then you're like you're just being stupid and making the game harder for yourself. So you should definitely abuse polymorph to the fullest extent. We had the update now that you need accuracy in on champions that don't have 6-star, but I still should have enough accuracy to proc it on most champions anyway. I don't think it completely negates polymorph on champions that don't have 6-star blessing. And probably I will go for 6-star blessing on this Duchess as my second 6-star champion. Rotos is the first one that I got, of course. Do I want to focus on the Ukko or Serhii? I think we will go on the Serhii. And then do I want to give immunity to... No, let's give it to Helicat, yeah. I was thinking about putting it on Duchess to protect it from Harima, but it's more important that Helicat gets a turn. Wait, did he just steal the immunity again? Oh my god. The only reason I put it on Helicat was so that he would get the immunity, but out of all of the things he had to steal that immunity. Okay, I guess he got it now. And for every buff that he removes from my team... I got polymorphed. I mean, not polymorphed, but taunted. But every buff he removes from my team has a chance to polymorph his Ukko. And when you see this many buffs on my team, if he does do the a2, it's getting very risky for him. Exactly. This is what I mean, that the Ukko matchup doesn't really favor the Ukko side actually. Not if you have everybody in your team in polymorph, or you have a lot of polymorph like I do. I think I might be able to finish off this fight. It's not looking too bad for me at this point. I got the block damage up. Ukko is polymorphed and is not going to move for a couple turns unless he procs the A1 effect on sheep, because it has like 15% chance to instantly remove the sheep. But if he doesn't, I think I might be able to kill Serhii by the time that Ukko is revived or returns to normal. Oh, he procced it. Okay, this is kind of weird interaction. He procced it, but then he got counter-attacked from the same hit from Helicat. And yeah, maybe I can just kill him instantly. Okay, this is weird. I could have gone for the Serhii, but I rather go for the Ukko so that he's not able to rotate his cooldowns and will not get the A2 back up anytime soon. I think I can probably kill this Serhii by the time that she gets the revive. We will see. Okay, that might be it, yeah. Next turn, I think, yeah, never mind. The Serhii is going to get one more turn before my Helicat. I think it's gonna lap it. And it's going to get the defense buff up, so that can be kind of risky. Maybe I should try to see if I can get lucky and fear the Serhii. Okay, I didn't. But probably even through the defense buff I can kill the Serhii. It might be very close. Actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't, yeah. I don't have the defense buff up yet. But I will do the AoE nuke anyway. Wait, is it... Okay, I was thinking that does he already have the taunt? He might have had it, but he got feared. Okay, never mind. We got the fight. Great. It's time to make a big comeback today. I slept kind of weird today because I was up very late on Sunday, and then I woke early for the Platinum Arena reset, or like not early but relative to when I went to sleep. And then I was like, after the reset, I did the reset video and I was like arguing a bit on Discord after it, because there was a huge drama after the reset, like people were talking about it a lot. And then after I was done with that, I just went to sleep, and I had a super weird sleep schedule. I hope that I'm able to sleep at normal time today. But I'm feeling a bit tired, even though I actually, in total, I slept a good amount, but I'm kind of not feeling my best, so I hope it doesn't affect the fights that I get today. I might be a bit more like well, I think I'm probably pretty mellow and not overhyped usually, but I might be a bit more mellow than usual. I'm sure I'm not going to be super animated, but I don't think even when I'm like on my normal condition, I don't think I'm very animated, to be honest. It was one of the reasons that I was thinking about if I should try making videos, maybe like end of the last year, like in December. But I was thinking that I will probably be very boring, so I just I almost didn't even make any videos because of it, but then I just posted reset videos and I ended up trying it anyway. But yeah, probably I'm pretty boring, like for like camera. I don't think I'm really the type of guy that usually likes to stream, so I'm more of the type of guy that I like to talk shit in Discord, not like stream the actual fights. So which like might not be a positive thing, but it is what it is. Do I want to go with the same thing that I had last time against the other Ronda team? Maybe I could go with Arbiter in this fight. That could be kind of interesting. Well, I mean, it's either going to be Python or Arbiter, we will see. I doubt he would pick Arbiter, but it would be kind of funny if he went triple reviver against me. I mean, he could totally pick Arbiter just so that I'm not able to pick Arbiter. What? This is a weird setup. Should I go with Arbiter? I almost feel like I want to go with Arbiter. Or Python. Like he's basically trying to kill me with the Blood Gorged. But how easily can it actually kill Helicat? Fuck. Arbiter, Python, pick one. Let's go with Python. Gonna play it safe. Now, should I actually ban the Blood Gorge? I'm kind of tempted to do it. I think that is probably the safe choice. I mean, I do have UDK in my team, but he also does have the lockdown on his kit, even though probably most of my team won't get locked down. But let's just go with him, because I think if it's just Ukko with all of the polymorph that I have in my team, I think it will be fine. I think he was probably expecting me to ban the Ukko and to get the Blood Gorge, but I don't feel like I really have to ban the Ukko. And he only has one nuker here, so if my Rotos is able to survive the Ronda A2 at the start, which he might or might not, we will see. But if it does, then I think I will like it might be a very easy fight actually. We will see. It's also not a Stone Skin Duchess, which I prefer in this matchup. Now Rotos is left, but I think he's gonna go for Rotos first, right? I think he's gonna A2 Rotos. Yeah, he's gonna, yeah. Okay, so Rotos did die. Of course I can revive Rotos. But I guess he's not gonna get the block damage now, but I'm still gonna do it, yeah. Let's get the block damage on. Rotos is definitely a target now, and he can just kill it with the multi-hits, but it is what it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is what I mean. When all of my team is in polymorph, I'm not really scared picking Helicat against Ukko. Not at all, actually. Nice, we survived it. Okay, I think it's pretty much done here. I'll actually kill the Ronda. You might think this is a weird option, but I have explained it before that killing him I will get damage and speed from the masteries, and also it healed him a bit from masteries, and it's gonna like reduce his cooldown and he has to waste revive on it, so I might as well just kill the Ronda even though I didn't really gain anything from it. Okay, this is kind of interesting choice. He didn't want to use the Serhii revive, he's saving it for later, but that means that Ronda will get revived without any turn meter, and I'm probably just gonna kill it before it gets another turn. That was kind of odd choice from him. Let's actually go for the Serhii. I don't want to kill the Duchess yet. Okay, yeah. If I can get both of them low HP and then finish them off at the same time with Helicat AoE, and maybe he's not able to pull off any revives. We will see. Okay, I guess he will now, but it's kind of the same deal still. What? He's still not using the Serhii revive. I'm very confused. I don't think he used it once during this fight. No, not sure why he was holding on. Okay, maybe before that. Yeah, I guess he was thinking ahead. What? Did Ukko not have revive up? Man, this is a weird fight. Maybe he was saving the Serhii revive so that he can revive Ukko with like full turn meter and get block damage on everybody, but I have no idea what's going on. He refuses to use revives on his champions. I'm pretty sure he skipped 2 turns revive on the Serhii and 1 turn on the Ukko. It's a weird fight. It's kind of weird team too. It's not really the best team in Gold Live Arena. I guess he's kind of on the borderline of it. I hope we don't repeat the same thing as yesterday, that I have a great start and then I get a massive lose streak in the end. But yeah, this video, like I'm making this on Monday evening or like almost Tuesday, but I will probably, actually I think it's Tuesday now. Yeah, it's Tuesday now. Anyway, I will put this video up on Wednesday, so this will probably be up a couple hours after the shard, the Rotos event is up, but good luck for everybody with your Rotos and possible Serhii pulls as well. I think I will not pull for the Serhii, and I will save my voice for Lockout 10x, but for Rotos I will pull as many shards as I can. I need to save some for the fusion, but I will pull everything I can. Well, okay, in the hypothetical situation that let's say that I pull 2 Rotos, then of course I will stop at that point. Okay, Rotos first pick. I think if you're the first player to pick, Rotos is very like, for most people it doesn't make sense to first pick it. Even I don't like first picking Rotos because there is many ways that you can counter it, and not only like UDK and Harima, not only are they counters Rotos, but you can build teams around them, so if you pick them early on you can make good teams. Also, I'm probably going to try out some new songs on my videos, kind of to add variety, but I do think that the songs that I've been using so far are pretty good, but they get repetitive, so maybe the new songs won't all be as good, but there will be some different songs mixed in, and I will try to have a couple different songs in every video, not just one song for the entire video anymore. And if you have any other suggestions, then I'm always open to good ideas. I'm seeing a lot Rotos and I'm not picking in it that often. I'm very tempted to pick it, but let's see what the rest of his team is. This is kind of looking bad for me though, because let's go with Nakarada. Should I go without any reviver? Wait, maybe I can go with let's see what he picks. Maybe I can use Mortu in this fight. Do I really want to go with Python? I probably do. Yeah, I think I will go... There's actually multiple options. Edith, Vestalus and Mortu all seem kind of viable depending on what he picks. Okay. I don't know if I want to really go with... I could ban Rotos and go with Mortu. Should I do it? I'm not sure if the Taras will die to one burial. It might take a couple burials to actually kill it. Should I just go with Saldus instead? No, let's go with Mortu. Fuck it. Wait, Mary's Mortu. Yeah. Let's give it a go. Maybe we can get one win on Mortu that we don't really get to do very often. Or maybe he's just gonna ban it. I think he's so gonna ban the Mortu. Never mind. Yeah, he's gonna ban it. It's gonna be kind of risky for me to... I think it's probably going to be harder than not for me to win this fight with just Helicat and everything, but I think it's definitely possible. What? I was not expecting for him to go for the UDK ban, but I think he probably also wasn't expecting for me to ban... Yeah, I think he probably was expecting me to ban the Ukko, and that's why he didn't even think of this option. Like everybody seems to be of the mindset that when they pick Ukko against Helicat, I'm always going to ban Ukko. But I think most of the time I'm not going to ban Ukko. I think it's kind of coin toss that it is actually stacked in my favor. But it is risky for both sides. But yeah, maybe we can get a couple more to barrel procs and kill the Taras. And if that happens, I think he just has to surrender this fight. We need to be very careful because I can't kill the Ukko. If I kill Ukko, that can be kind of win condition for him. If I were to kill Ukko with just normal damage, he might even not revive the Ukko on purpose. I'm not sure if he really would do it, but I think that's almost an idea that he might entertain. Considering that, was it yesterday or 2 videos ago, I had that one guy that was just spamming A1s on me like for 10 minutes when I picked Mortu, so... I'm not really sure what I want to even do in this fight. Like, do I want to try to kill his team, or am I just fishing for the Mortu procs? I guess in either case I need to get rid of the bone armor stacks on Taras for the situation that I might proc Mortu barrel, but I need to protect the Python. I think if Python dies, then that's it for the fight, so that is the most important thing for me. Ah, damn it. Stole the Stone Skin from Mortu. Oh, and didn't get polymorphed. Dude, he stole like 200 million buffs and didn't get polymorphed. What's up with that? He might have just proc Peril, or it was just a normal passive. But if I revive it now, it probably will die before it gets turned. It's kind of looking bad for me. I think maybe it's over already. I think he kind of got the better end of the dice roll. Or he won it. He won it many times in a row, so... Yeah, I mean, I definitely picked a very risky team against him, so... I wasn't really expecting a guaranteed win this time. Let's go for the A2. Maybe if he only does A1 on the Mortu, he might be able to survive because of it. Oh, okay, he didn't. probably that's it. Nobody's getting polymorphed and my team is getting CC to death. I don't think my... Okay, yeah, instead. I was gonna say that I don't think my Python will be able to survive long enough to get another revive up, but yeah. That's Taras for you. We're gonna skip the Taras rant this time. I'm sure you have heard me complain about Taras before, and I will definitely do it again, but today I'm a bit tired, so I don't have the patience to put all my emotions into like explaining why I think he's bad for the game and I hate him. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on in Reddit. Oh, fuck. Wait, why am I making a post? Yeah, I guess usually Reddit is gonna complain about the fusion, but I would say though that I don't get why the fusions have to be so hard. I think it's not like they will lose a lot if they are a bit easier, but I think it would be fine if the fusions were on the level that everybody who is active in the game is able to do them, even if they are kind of new players. What is this team? Bracus and Cardial. It's like he's using my champions. Look, my Bracus and Cardial are banned. I can't use them. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I guess we'll go with Nakarada and Helicat. I'm picking the same core team pretty much every time, but it's not like I'm not thinking about other options, but I want to play it safe and smart, so I'm not gonna pick meme teams just for the videos, and like I'm actually trying to gain points, because the ultimate goal for me of course is to get Quintus, and that's still 1.2k points away, so I don't want to do too many stupid fights that I lose. That's funny thing. Basically he picked the counters that I would have against Baron, because it's going to be both Cardial and Bracus. It's not looking too good for me. Wait. What is this team? Of course I can just ban the Baron if I want to play it safe. Yeah, let's just ban the Baron. No way I can lose if I ban the Baron, but it feels kind of scummy to do it, but I'm gonna do it. If this guy hates me forever because of this fight and doesn't subscribe to my channel, then it's the price that I have to pay for these 5 points, but it would be so dumb for me to not ban his Baron. Maybe Bracus could get buff at some point. I think he's kind of interesting champion with like original kit and team, but he's just super outdated and the power creep has been very strong. But maybe they could do some kind of buff that could fit modern times and make him useful. Kind of like, many people might not remember this. I remember it very well because Mashalet was the second legendary champion that I got. I got him maybe like 1 month before Dregstar was released in the game, so I think it was just before summer 4 years ago. And back then, Mashaled A2 didn't do a fear, and it only gave speed buff and crit damage buff on one ally plus himself, and the A1 was single target, and the A3 didn't steal any buffs, so Mashaled was like 500 billion times worse than it is. And then later on, like, fear wasn't in the game at that time, and then later on when they added fear to the game, they gave Mashaled the new mechanic fear, so maybe they could do something like that on Brachus and give him some new mechanic that they add to the game. I think I can just out this fight. Brachus is not really gonna pose that much of a threat. I mean, no disrespect for his team or his Brachus, but the Brachus is not going to win. I think Brachus is, by the way, very good for tag team arena. If you haven't seen my guide about Brachus, it was actually one of the first videos that I made on my channel. But there is one thing that he's very good at, and that's climbing to gold in tag team arena. You can use him to counter speed teams, and I explain it in detail in my video. But basically the short version is that if you use Brachus with Lydia against some kind of Arbiter team with AoE nuke, like let's say Arbiter, Tranda and Serhii and one more, basically the enemy... wait, do I want to go with UDK against this guy? This might be some kind of Georgid or bomb team. Let's do it. No, actually, let's not do it. So if you use Lydia and Brachus against those types of teams, and the enemy Arbiter speed boosts his team, and then the nuker goes and kills your team, and you have the Lydia in stone skin or something, or reaction and so on, and then Brachus is gonna revive with his passive. Well, it doesn't really matter, but you should put Lydia in stone skin. But then Brachus is gonna revive with his passive and instantly get a turn, and then he's just gonna kill the enemy nuker, and you're gonna lock them out of the revive with Lydia passive, and you will basically win. Okay, yeah, it was speed team. And that type of speed team actually works against many types of speed defense teams that you will see in tag team arena defense. Basically like Arbiter, Nuker, Buff Stripper, Axe, those types of teams. What do I want to pick? Should I go with Mountain King again? I'm very tempted to go with Mountain. Let's go with Staltos for once. Fuck, I'm being so slow again. I guess I'll just go with Necret and Staltos or Mountain King. Yeah, let's just go with this. I went with the slow Necret this time that doesn't have that does have a reaction, the other one doesn't. But I have the same issue that he's in a shield set, not bolster, which does stack with bolster set, which my Duchess is in. And if he does ban Duchess, then he can buff strip the shield, so it is very risky. We will see. Let's go with Mountain King, or I have to go with Staltos, yeah. Damn it. I wanted to go with Mountain King, but now let's go with Staltos. I hope he doesn't ban Duchess. If he does ban Duchess, then I made a big mistake in this fight. I think he's going to ban Duchess, to be honest. Either Duchess or maybe Rotos, we will see. Please don't ban the Duchess. But if he doesn't ban the Duchess, then the Necret pick was good. He might be able... he did ban the Duchess. That means that he's gonna be able to just buff strip my shield, and I might be totally fucked in this fight. For the lack of better word. Yeah, that was a mistake. These Georgie teams just always get me. It is what it is. Man, this guy has some pretty good champions for level 86. Taras, Georgie, and Yumeko. Oh, okay, so I wasn't expecting my Guardial to be the fastest champion, but I think we're gonna open with the Revive on Death and not the A3. Of course, I could have killed the Georgie or something, but let's not go for that. Also, he might not have very good gear because he's level 86, so maybe it will be fine. We will see. I mean, he is slow, so it's kind of indication that probably his other gear isn't that insane either. And he's level 86. I mean, the most obvious thing. It is kind of funny. I mean, it is pretty impressive that he's at 2.7k as level 86. But then there was that level 60 guy that was finishing top 20 in Classic Arena because he has, like, you know, double Taras, Maritska, and Sifi. So it's less impressive with when you take those champions into account, but it is still pretty impressive. Not if I toot my own horn a bit, not quite as impressive as finishing top 50 with Vogot and Arbiter defense. Let's see if I can find it. I have definitely flexed with that before, but never enough many times. It's somewhere, like, maybe I will not have the time to find the picture right now. It's somewhere very deep in Discord. Ah, he's going with Helicat team. Good that I'm gonna pick his UDK. Interesting. So he picked 2 nukers. That means he could go with second reviver, and if he does, I'm totally fucked. I'm also thinking about going with Mortal against this team, but if he does pick Harima, it would be very bad, and I wouldn't be able to ban Harima. But I don't think he has Harima because he picked Staltus, so maybe I will go with Mortal. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go with Mortu and Necrot, I guess. Where is Necrot? There. And I'll ban his Warlord. Damn, I can't find this picture even though I have found it before. I found some other old good memes, but not the one that I was looking for. This was funny back in the day. This is like maybe 1.5 years ago, but this was funny reset. I was basically trolling Panda, and Panda happened to place 1 rank below me, and we had some funny drama because of my name change. But that was back in the days when I was more edgy, and now I'm trying to be less toxic and more positive. We will see how that works though. Come on, where is the picture? Ah, okay, found it. Okay, let's concentrate on this fight instead of flexing about my old glory days when I was relevant in arena, but I think this matchup is pretty good for us. I don't think there's really too much to worry about in here. Yeah. Even though he does have triple force affinity, but still my team is tanky and I have a Rotos, so I should be able to get the job done eventually. By the way, this was the old picture that I was looking for. Fuck. Did I just close the tab? Oh my god. I have to look for the picture again. Okay. I will post it later. Fuck that. I accidentally closed the tab even though I was trying to make it bigger. Wait. Never mind, I can just find it from history. Yeah. Wait, does he have block damage on the Python? No, okay. I will show it after this fight. I don't want to get too distracted because I have been kind of going on to like my random rants today, and let's focus on the fights a bit more. So like I said, I think I should be fine against this team comp. Maybe he can CC me to death with Stalos and Ukko, but I think my team is very tanky, so I should be fine. Oh, the Python is in Bulwark. That's kind of interesting choice. Usually people put something like UDK or Necret in Bulwark. You can only have one you can only have one champion in Bulwark. But maybe if he doesn't have Necret, then maybe he does put it on Python. But usually people don't put it on Revivers, and they put it on other champions that are trying to protect the Revivers. But maybe if you run a double Reviver team and you're not using Necret or UDK, then you will probably do this. But anyway, I think this is just going to be a slightly slow fight, but it should be relatively safe matchup for me. The Duchess is in bolster, so even though it doesn't really seem like I have a lot of self heals in my team, but actually I have a ton of heals. Everybody's gonna heal from masteries a decent amount, but UDK has heals, and both Duchess and Necret are in bolster and immortal, so it's actually a very large amount of heals in the team. Let's go for the A1 just to like save it for the Reviver so we can end the fight faster. Or potentially do it. I almost got him with the bone armor, but not quite. I don't think my Rotos is going to get turned before his Ukko, so I guess he's gonna get the revive up anyway. I was kind of trying to... okay, he doesn't have revive, good. I was kind of trying to avoid it by not using the Rotos A3, but... yeah, the bone armors just can't finish him off. Anyway, this is the old pick that I was gonna flex. I mean, I have showed this before. Some people might say that I have done it too many times, but I'm sure many people haven't seen it. But I didn't use this team just one reset. This was my defense team for like more than half year. And back in the day, when the meta wasn't as power crept as it is today, if you did some kind of interesting team comps and good builds, you could even get away with a team like this. And here I actually finished like this exact rank on this reset. like this entire reset is on a video. But I was running like 200 speed Swift Parry Arbiter, and everybody in this team is in 2-piece Frostbite, and everybody but Rotos is in Swift Parry, so it was kind of funny team. I got hit insane amount. Like, of course, like even though I have a couple epics in the team, but also the other teams are not as scary as they are are nowadays, and they are kind of old, outdated champions mostly. But still, it of course wasn't top tier team even back in those days, so I got hit a lot. But I also won with that team, which wouldn't be possible today, of course. Or I mean, I'm sure I would get some wins, but way less wins than I was able to back in those days. Anyway, I'm sure some people will not care and some people will get offended, but just something interesting, a bit of nostalgia. I think it's a good example that you might be able to like get away with more things than you would expect in this game. It's just that most people, when you're missing out on the top champions, they might not even try pushing in Classic Arena or Live Arena, and maybe you can actually do better than you think. I think that's kind of my point, because even if you have worse roster than me, you might still be able to finish plat, even if it's like not top plat, but many people might think that they can't do it, and actually they might be able to do it. And I think that's the best example, because I was literally running a defense team with 2 epic champions for like insane amount of time, and that's how I got into MAD as well. This is kind of specifically for me very nostalgic, because this is the last reset that I wasn't in MAD, so after that one I got into MAD. And I was still using that same team for a very long time after that picture. Yeah, we'll probably go with the same stuff that I have been doing mostly today, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about Reddit. I used to look Reddit a lot, but lately I have been looking at it less and less, but sometimes I miss out on some very interesting things if I don't follow the Reddit. This is like a nightmare team to deal with. Yeah, I think this is going to be a long fight. I'm kind of tempted to ban the Taras, but can I win this fight if I really like... I probably can't finish. I have to ban Maritska or one of the supports. I think I must ban Maritska, yeah. The team is going to be too tanky. If I ban one of the nukers, I will never be able to end it with Helicat. And if I ban one of the revivers other than Maritska, that means that Taras is going to destroy me, so basically the only option is to ban the Maritska. And I still think that I'm probably gonna lose this fight though, but maybe I have a chance, we will see. Okay, yeah, that's kind of interesting. I've heard earlier today I saw some people in our clan Discord mention that the thing about new mechanic, but we weren't sure if it was referring just to the new dungeon or does it mean something else. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Originally I assumed that it just means the new type of oil that is not from the Sand Devil but the new boss, but maybe there's some other new mechanic as well. Everything new that makes the game more like interesting and gets the community going again is good. People kind of go into the coma and we need some injections of new content so that the game stays alive. That's what it has come down to at this point, but it's like that for every other game too, so it isn't really like Plarium's fault. I guess I've actually had pretty good sessions so far. If I could win this fight and maybe one more fight, we could end this video on a very nice note. I'm saving the AoE nuke until after I kill the revivers, because let's say that I kill the Serhii and then the Duchess revives the Serhii with Whale, I won't be able to target it, and the A1 also hits more than the A2, so... and it ignores the shield. I like that part. I mean, I guess some people might consider it bad mechanic or bug, but the fact that the Helicat is gonna counterattack people that are in sheep and are like move the sheep effect. It's sometimes very like it's a very big deal that he might kill somebody after the sheep with the passive proc. Yeah, the Helicat is doing some work. Should I actually go for the AoE nuke? It's not going to kill Duchess, though it might kill the Serhii. Let's just go for it. Yeah, oh, it didn't kill. Okay, too bad. I was hoping maybe I could get an early kill and force the revive there, but maybe I did it too early. But yeah, we must target the Serhii and force the Duchess to use the revive, and then we need to kill Serhii again and then Duchess. That's the only way that we can end this type of fight. I guess if we can kill the Taras at some point and force the Serhii to use her revive on Taras, that could be okay as well, but I'm pretty much gonna target the Serhii. Do I need to give him immunity? Should I just protect? Let's protect the Python actually. If Python dies, then it's instant loss for us in this fight, so I think protecting the Python is actually more important than Helicat. It's kind of looking good. I mean, we were able to hang in on this fight so long that I think at this point it kind of looks like I'm about to win. Yeah, I'm getting very tired at this point, so my voice is kind of cracking a bit. Should I even do the ally attack here? Because, well, yeah, let's just do it. Let's put it on cooldown. But I still need to focus on the Serhii. I'm sure my team is super frustrating for him to deal with. Yeah, I literally called it. Yeah, I'm sure seeing that block damage go up again was very painful, and that's why I was gonna apologize, but I mean, I have to do what I can to win the fight, so sorry about this. And we maggot. I was supposed to show some build, but I forgot which one. Never mind, let's just continue with the fights. I can show the builds from the Hell Hades optimizer anyway. Damn, this guy is very high points. Maybe our win streak is going to end here. I mean, I have definitely won against accounts that are even much higher points than this guy, but most likely when it's somebody like this, we're gonna lose. He's bound to have very good champions on his account. Oh, he picked Helicat. I guess maybe he knows that I was gonna pick it and he picked it so I can't do it, but this makes the fight a lot harder for me. Wait, can we go with the Mortu strat again? Maybe we can pull off the Mortu here. It kind of depends what his last pick is, but let's go with Necret and Duchess for now, and save the Nuker for last choice. It would be kind of funny if I can pull off a Mortu team against an account like this. Okay, this time I will not screw it up. It will be visible on the camera even if it's the last thing I do. Okay, so it's a speed team. I think we can go with Mortu. Yeah, let's do it. Mortu just might be very annoying against the Helicat, so that's why I kind of wanted to go for it. So he can just ban the Mortu here. But even if I don't ban the Warlord and I go for the Leorios ban, which is I'm thinking about doing, I think I can kill this fight with both Rotos and Mortu. It's not going to be guaranteed, but I think I have a chance to do it, so let's give it a go. Okay, I think that was kind of smart from him. He cut off my heals, but we will see how this goes. It will, I think the RNG will play a big role in this fight. But I might have a chance to win against a top account like this. We will see. I mean, the way that his team looks now, it's not actually super intimidating, but I'm sure the Leorios would have been, so. And if you have a speed team like this, where Leorios can rotate his cooldowns, he can still be very threatening. That's why you do see, even in top 20, you see Leorios defenses from time to time. And people have even won with those type of speed team Leorios defenses. Usually it's like lockout Leorios, Necret and speed booster or something along those lines. I guess it could be without Necret, but I think it's usually with Necret. Damn, if I were happen to get extra turn proc, it would make very big difference in a fight like this. Okay, so he's basically avoiding doing the Helicat A3 and A2 so that he doesn't proc the Mortu passive. But I think he's kind of underestimating my Rotos, because you don't think that my Rotos can kill your team without the block damage. If I can get extra turn now on my Rotos next turn, I will win the fight at that point. But actually, now let's go for the A2. Yeah, let's... Should I go for A1? No, let's just go for A2. But if I did go for A1, and I A1 the Arbiter and I procced extra turn, then I would have won the fight right there. But now let's stack the health a bit and do the longer route. Maybe I will regret it, we will see. Okay, now he's going for the block damage. He's kind of changing his mind about this. Maybe he was like, the stone skin is about to end and now he's gonna go for it because it's a ticking time bomb and it's not guaranteed win for him. Maybe I should have just done the A1 on Rotos and kind of gambled. I definitely would have won if I procced extra turn there. Like not guaranteed. It wouldn't. I will just do A3 on the Serhii and then kill the Arbiter with A2. It would definitely have happened if I got the extra turn, which I think is 25% chance. So not like super high, but is it 25? Yeah, so maybe I should have gambled on it. Because now again, I like... Oh, nice, we procced cooldown reduction. Okay, so again, on next turn, if I can proc it, then it's another win condition. I probably need to go for those, because he does have very fast team and the lockout. And my Necret / ally protection on Rotos is going to run out eventually, so I do need to go for the win. Also, I really hope that my Necret won't get polymorphed. Maybe I should check if somebody on his team doesn't have polymorph. Okay, everybody does, yeah. I guess I should hit the Warlord because it has the lowest level. I think the Arbiter already has revive, but damn, no extra turn. I'm not sure if we can get a Rotos turn before I get locked out again. Maybe I should have gone for the A1 on the first time as well. It's gonna be lockout? No? Are we gonna get one more turn before Warlord next turn? If I can get it, then okay, let's try to taunt the Serhii. Maybe we can taunt her and she wouldn't have done turn meter boost. Okay, this is very like doom 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 doom. Who's gonna win? It's like I need to add some music effects on this. Maybe that's too much work. No, he's gonna get the lockout again. Damn it. I think he has the lockout. This is like some heartbeat movie type of scene. Oh no, he didn't have it. Okay, I think I should have it at this point. He doesn't have defense buff up. Surely I will have enough damage to kill his Arbiter with A2. I think that's it for this fight. Okay. It's over. I think we kind of surprised him a bit. He was expecting us to ban the lockout, which people always have to do. But I get forced into banning the Warlord so often that it's kind of irritating me at this point, and that's why I have been really like looking for those situations where I actually don't have to ban Warlord, and often it's at my own personal cost because I'm not banning Warlord on situations where maybe I should have done it. But it definitely feels nice if you can fight the Warlord team and not ban the Warlord. I mean, basically, like today on the Classic Arena reset, because like I mentioned, this video is, or now it's Tuesday, but this video was done on like Monday, the last live arena time. But today or this week on reset, I was basically only farming lockdown teams without, like just with Rotos. And it's not something like new, I have been doing it for a long time, but let me show you the logs if we can still see them. I have been doing it for a long time, but since Taras and Maritska release, I haven't really seen a lot of those teams. But today I saw a lot of them on Reset, and because there were so many of them, and I saw that there was one guy at high ranking with that team, it was this guy, the NBF guy that I hit a couple times. But because of that, I stopped even fighting the Taras and Maritska teams, and I was only refreshing for these types of speed teams with lockdown at the end of the reset, and it kind of went okay for me because of that. I even should have pushed a bit earlier, but I wasn't expecting to be able to find these types of teams that I can farm like easily. It is very niche thing. I'm not sure if anybody else is farming these type of teams with Rotos without your own lockout, but it's definitely possible, so maybe you guys could try it as well. I mean, this is the team that I use. I have explained it on other videos before, but it is pretty simple. The Mitrala is not going to get locked out, and it can help your Rotos to survive and not get CC'd and so on. Oh, if we can get one more win, I can get to halfway to 2.9k today. I think this video has been going too well, so surely the last fight is going to be a loss, but we will see. I was not expecting to be able to win the last fight because the enemy was so high points, but I think we kind of surprised. Okay, this is a guy that I'm familiar with. He's of course from IPR, but I mean, I remember when I started using Gala, on the first reset that I was using Gala, like before the reset, like during that week, I was posting in my clan like pictures that look at me, I'm using Gala and it works. And there was some people that are like, not everybody, but there's a couple like, I guess kind of a bit negative players, and they were saying that I'm just trolling and there's no way that I'm gonna use it on reset and it's not going to be good. And then I did use it on reset, and I remember that Cruisen was complaining that why am I targeting him on reset, and I don't remember exactly what he ran, but he ran some type of team that was very good match for the Rotos Gala team, and I was like farming him a lot during that reset. It's a weird memory, but I remember that it was kind of where Gala started for me, so. But I wasn't targeting him like it wasn't like a grudge thing or anything like that. I was just targeting him because he had a team that was very fast fight for me, and I remember that he asked me that like, this is nothing personal, right, or something like that. I remember that he messaged me after the reset, but probably he's going to get his revenge today because I'm pretty sure he's able to deal with me. We will see how it goes. Well, I mean, he's using Ronda and Candy that aren't like bad champions, but they are kind of outdated champions. They are not really the most hottest meta thing right now. I'm not really sure if he's going easy on me or if that's actually the best champions he has, but I'm kind of surprised that I'm not seeing like Georgit or Taras and Maritska here. Though it's still like, I mean, Ronda is kind of Rotos counter. Candy used to be, but I don't think he really is nowadays, but let's see how this goes. I have no idea. I don't recall if I have ever fought against him in live arena before. He's probably been so much higher rating than me that I haven't been able to get him until now. I guess now I can pretty much meet anybody, including the highest rated players. Okay, that Ronda was very good geared, so it easily killed my Rotos. I mean, the Ronda A2 is a Rotos counter, but sometimes my Rotos can still survive those. If I revive Rotos now, he's just... Well, let's do it anyway. He can just hit Rotos and ignore the block damage on other champions, but I guess I must go for it. Oh, nice. Rotos got a revenge proc there. Yeah, so I basically wasted my revive. I could have just not used it and do a bit more damage on Helicat, but we will see how this goes. Damn, the Serhii is, I guess, in full speed build, so that one isn't tanky at all. It is very squeezy Serhii. Sometimes I meet very squeezy Serhiis. Oh, and the Duchess is... I guess they are both in speed builds. Maybe I can use this for my advantage. Damn, I'm kind of tempted to go for the ally attack now. I will still have the defense buff, but he might just die here. We will see. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, because I don't have the UDK, so he didn't have to proc the block damage there, or the Helicat A2, but even if I didn't do the Nakarada A2, the block damage would have still run out, so Serhii was gonna be able to do that anyway. I don't think I will have enough damage to kill his team with the AoE now. I don't have defense buff, but maybe the Serhii will die. We will see. Okay, yeah, nobody died. That might be it for this fight. I'm not sure if my Helicat can get another turn. I think that might be the end. It's still 2 turns for my revive, so... Okay, yeah, there's no way that I can survive, right? Yeah, that's it. Kind of close. His team was very squishy, but not really. Anyway, I was kind of expecting to lose this fight, so it's okay. I did pretty good today. I'm happy with gaining points and closing in on Quintus, even though it's still probably going to take me a few months, but... Wait, can we still get 1 revive? No? Maybe? If he breaks the sleep here, then we can get 1 revive. Or does he have the AoE? Maybe he was saving the AoE. I wasn't paying attention anymore. No, he's just gonna sleep Helicat, yeah. Yeah, the kind of fast Serhii, even though it's very squishy, but it can be very oppressive. He's slapping my team so hard. Yeah, that's it. By the way, here's the... I was supposed to show this before, but I didn't end up showing because the fights were intense. But here is the Helicat build. I guess I said something like, I'm going to show the build even if it kills me, and I didn't show it at the exact moment, but here is the Helicat build that I've been running today. I did get these insane defense boots like 2 days ago, so I kind of got lucky with those, but his build was kind of similar. Like, he got a small upgrade, but actually he had gloves with crit damage ascension and different boots, but this ended up being better than that build, so it's a small upgrade from what he used to be. But anyway, if you have any questions about the builds, or you want me to do some kind of specific video or guide, then just tell me in comments and I'm definitely open to ideas. I know that I have not been doing a lot of videos other than live arena for a while now, and that is mostly because I just want to get Quintus, and if I do 2 hours of live arena every day or most of the days, then I don't really have a lot of time to do other stuff. But once I get to Quintus, or when I'm a bit closer to it, or if I have some really like important videos that I want to make, I will do other videos, and probably eventually I will do more other stuff than just live arena. But for now I'm going to spam a lot live arena videos, so the guides get brushed a bit to the side. But anyway, that's it for this video, and see ya.